Welcome back to the Tool Crib. I want to show you guys a little trick that my dad taught me when I was a kid. Have you ever been out in the field, you ruin an air hose, something falls on it, you create a hole, and now you've got an air line that just won't work, but you don't have the right stuff to fix it? Well, I'm going to show you a little trick to fix it with a couple simple hand tools and a couple pieces of wire. So all we're going to be using is just some regular tie wire, a pair of lineman's pliers, and a file. A file is not necessarily necessary, but it makes it a little cleaner. So I went and got these. You don't necessarily have to use repair fittings. You could just use the ones off your air hose that has been damaged, but for these purposes I went and got a couple of new ones. So what we're going to do is we'll stick the fitting on the end of our hose here, and once we get that pressed in there, now we'll take one of our wires. We'll just set one to the side. What we want to do is we're going to create a loop in the wire about that midway point, and then we're going to wrap it around the hose. We're going to take one of the wires all the way around once, land on the other side, and then going in the opposite direction with the opposite wire so that we come across and we set them just like this. Then we want to pinch them together. It's not imperative that this is completely opposite of the loop, but it's better that if it is. So what you do, just take your lineman pliers, give it a couple twists here, go around to the opposite side on your loop and twist it so that you're putting even pressure on your wire fitting on both sides. And then once you got it secured, now you can take your lineman pliers and just cut off the excess. And this is where the file comes in place. You may want to cut off the excess off there, because it leaves a pretty sharp edge when you cut it, and just to eliminate the scratching yourself on the field repaired hose here. So if you just take your file and you go along the edge of that wire to eliminate that little sharp edge so you don't cut yourself, and once you get it filed down, if I can get it there, once you get it filed down, now there's no more sharp edges. Well, let me get the other side put on there, and then we're going to take it to the air compressor, see how well it works.